Welcome back to this Real America's Voice news break. I'm Terrence Bates. President Trump making headlines today saying that he believes a deal on Gaza is close to coming to fruition.
I think it's a deal that will get the hostages back. It's going to be a deal that will end the war. It's going to be a deal it's going to be peace. I think we have a deal. That'll be.
The president's announcement coming as Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu addressed the United Nations General Assembly today. A number of delegates to the UN walked out in protest before his remarks began. Others yelled out as Netanyahu laid out a case about the dangers of a nuclear Iran and its continued sponsorship of terror around the world.
This map, it shows the curse of Iran's terror axis. This axis threatened the peace of the entire world. It threatened the stability of our region and the very existence of my country, Israel. Iran was rapidly developing a massive nuclear weapons program and a massive ballistic missile program. These were meant not only to destroy Israel, they were meant also to threaten the United States and blackmail nations everywhere.
Meantime, President Trump back in New York to cheer on Team USA. He'll spend the afternoon at Bethpage Golf Course with his granddaughter for the Ryder Cup match between the United States and between Europe. Before leaving the White House, however, 47 addressing the James Comey indictment.
They weaponized the Justice Department like nobody in history. What they've done is terrible. And so I hope they're honest. You can't let this happen to a country. Pretty easy case because, look, he lied. You saw my truth today. He lied. Yes. So he didn't say, well, in my opinion, he didn't do a lot of things that maybe he should have, but I don't think he could because he lied. That was a very important question that he was asked. And he wanted to be specific, but he didn't. The only thing that happened to him, he didn't think he'd get caught.
All right, welcome back to the Charlie Kirk Show. We're joined by the one, the only, Erica Kirk. Thank you for, and she, of course, stuck around. She's like, I'm not going anywhere. What are you talking about? I was like, I just didn't want to, listen, no, whatever you want. So we have gotten so many questions about these little toys, the puppets, and what they are. Figurines. We, of course, know what they are, but why don't you tell the audience what they are?
Every day when Charlie would go into the office, he would see our daughter, and she would just be playing, and she would look at him. She watched the show every day. She couldn't email, but this was her version of emailing. Every day she'd watch the show. And she did it because Daddy would take the item that she gave to him and have it on the show with him. And sometimes he would say, like, this is the item that my daughter gave me. Sometimes he wouldn't, just to see if she was really watching. And so when he would come home, she would be like, Daddy, I saw the puppet on the show today. Daddy, I saw the moose on the show today. Daddy, you brought baby Buff on the show today? Like, so that was their little connection point of, and he loved it too, because it was a little piece of her that he could have with her on the show. But those little moments of
and I loved it
connection.
Too, because Charlie was known for so many things, and I think people just love seeing that side of him.
It humanizes him.
Yeah.
And he's a father. He's unbelievable husband, but father, and loved his babies. And he wasn't embarrassed by that.
He was so proud of it.
Yeah. If Gigi made him something, or if she puts a sticker on his shirt or a sticker on his face or gave him a figurine to bring to work, he did it and he loved it. He didn't care what other people thought.
No, he didn't. I don't think it even occurred to him to think about what somebody else thought about that. No. So we talked about kind of some of the things we wanted to just say in this last segment. And, I really believe, and you knew this so well, of how much this audience meant to him. And I said this actually in my speech at the memorial, that you in the audience were his firewall, because you gave him so much confidence when he would go in these fancy rooms and with these fancy people and these elites, and they would say, well, this is the way it is, this is the way he knew they were wrong because of you in the audience.
Yeah.
And you always would send him freedom@charliekirk.com, and we want to commit to you right here and now on this show, and you're going to be part of this.
100%.
That we are going to read all of the emails just as we have always done that you send to freedom@charliekirk.com. It might be rule by committee. It might be sort of, I get to some of them, Mikey gets to some of them, Erica gets
But
to
they
some.
will be read.
But they will be read.
We'll get to it.
We will
All
get
of
to
them.
it. All of them.
And you guys were so important to him. And we were talking about this in donor meetings, in private meetings, even at the White House. When people would be wrong about something, he would double down, and he would say to them, no, you don't understand. You are wrong about this. I'm in touch with my audience. I read their emails every day.
Yeah, so
they don't like what you are doing. Fix it.
Yeah.
And so
He's
we're going to
very
do
proud
that.
of
We're committed to
That's
it.
right.
Yeah.
He's very proud of that.
And I just also want to say thank you to the audience, because in the days immediately after, I mean, we looked at each other a couple of times going like, what are we going to do here? And so many of you guys signed up to become members, members.charliekirk.com. So many of you bought the T-shirts at charliekirkstore.com, that you gave us this breathing room in this really hard time. And it was like, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know if we've got a show. We don't know what but we committed to the staff. We're going to keep you. We're going to keep you, and you committed to them very clearly. Maybe say something.
I said, you're not going anywhere. You can choose to leave. Any of you can choose to leave, but you are a part of the Charlie Kirk family, Charlie Kirk Show family, and we need you. Each one of you serves a purpose and a role. And again, if the enemy tries to come in and divide, you'll be able to see that very clearly, but we will all remain a united front, and the show will continue.
I mean, a little behind the scenes here. Erica did that speech where I'm standing right now on the podium, somehow got through that, her national address. Then she walks out there to where all of our staff are, and she then goes on to do another speech to all the staff, telling them, you're not going anywhere. We're keeping the lights on. We're doing everything. Yeah. I mean, watching that, I was blown away.
I think we were all inspired. We knew
back.
that Charlie chose well, Erica.
Yeah.
And you chose well.
Yeah.
You both chose well.
God is good.
The world is seeing your love affair in a new way. So final seconds to you.
I just am very proud of all of you. I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the audience. And I'm really looking forward to how this show is going to continue to be blessed and continue to be a voice for all of Charlie's causes and continue to just empower and enhance the legacy of my husband. And I'm just so grateful.
We are going to do everything we can to be worthy of that. Thank you, Erica Kirk.
God bless you.
We'll see you next time.